So, you want to play top lane. This lane or this role has very little concept to generally understand, but since you're here, let's talk about those concepts so you at least understand how to play top. Okay, to start it off, laning phase. Laning phase in top lane is usually easy. It spans around 5 to 10 minutes. But it could be very boring at some times due to the sheer fact not many junglers like to gank top, even though it's one of the easier ones to gank. But to really, talk about this further, we need to really talk about laning tempo. So what laning tempo is just the rhythm of that lane. Let's say you're doing really good at farming, really good at everything, and basically you're in a kind of flow-like state. There's slow and there's fast laning tempos. For mid lane, it's fast because you have to think about everything and you kind of just react to everything really fast. But for top lane, it's really dependent on the laner himself. Laning tempo could be disrupted by numerous different causes. For example, jungle ganks, first deaths, first trade. It could literally change the nature of top lane due to the fact that, one, it's usually a 1v1 lane. Okay, the change in laning tempos are really drastic sometimes, and sometimes it gets really hard to make a comeback due to the laning tempo to be changed quite a bit. When laning in different tempos, it could really throw up your whole game. And as I said earlier before, laning tempos could be changed by ganks, from first death, first trade, the amount of CS you have. It really could throw you off. So, my suggestion is ward everywhere. You don't want to gank, you don't want to death. None of that. None of that in top lane. You will literally lose lane if you got any of those causes on your list. Okay, now that we covered laning phase, we should actually cover farming in top lane. In top lane, it is a complete 1v1. I've stated it so many times. It's a complete 1v1. But it's best if you know how to farm. Farming in top lane is one of the more key important things, again, as I stated before, because you could get ahead in an instant. Unlike mid, it is actually one of the longest lanes to get to without teleport. That's why you yourself need to learn how to trade with that person and also stop them from CSing. Because the less CS they have, the less items they could get, and the more times they have to back. So when you're farming in top lane, make sure you try to prevent your laner from farming too much, because you never know if they're going to outscale you with the more CS they have or the more XP they have, because some are level spec champions and you don't want that to happen. So yeah, with that being said, let's go into the next topic. Trading. Trades are unique to each champion, and as I stated from before in other videos and in this video alone, trades are actually quite important in top lane. To be frank, each champion in top lane has a different trade patterns. So if anything, you need to research on how to trade properly with them. Because you don't want to miss CS, you don't want to miss XP, and you don't want to waste that precious teleport for a lick of CS that's probably almost dead by now. So do your research on your champion trade styles and make sure you understand it fully before you end up inting top lane. Well, that's all you need to know about top lane. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the montage I'm gonna leave here afterwards. And yeah, if you guys like this types of videos, please leave a like, maybe subscribe afterwards. And with that being said, enjoy the montage and have a fantastic day.
On my own, but I don't know why you hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't